happy with all the taunts. Wait, he's here? We're ready? We're ready?
He's here.
Oh my God, it is time, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to, I can't even do this. Welcome to the first bout of the Battleborn 2020 League. We have Risk of Reyna versus Team Sticks right now. There was a miscommunication on time, so we started off a little bit late, but now we are getting into it, and I'm really excited to be here. I'm here with Babajeeds. How you doing, Baba?
I am cool and chilling. You already know.
Cool and chilling, as per always. And we'll be bringing you all the commentary, all the play-by-play action of the match tonight. Now, if you're new to Battleborn, that's okay. We're going to explain a little bit about how the game is played. We're going to go over the most popular game style and the basic mechanics of the game. It's a lot more intricate than I'm going to explain, but I want to give you guys an idea of what's happening. If you're a veteran to the game, well, welcome back. You get to see the Last Light League occur. I think this is the final. What is it? This is it, man. Right?
Yeah. There were 5 seasons before this, and we just recently figured out we might as well call it 6th season. I mean, kind of.
Right.
But, like, last season also.
They're destroying the servers. And what is it? Is it February?
I believe it's the end of January.
End of January.
Yeah.
Oh.
I believe. I'm not 100%.
It's terrible.
I keep forgetting.
Oh, coin flip.
We got us.
Sorry, Jaylon wants us to do a coin flip.
Okay.
All right. Do you guys want to call it now? Jay Lang, are you ready to call heads or tails? Sorry about that, Sir Lang. We're ready now. I'm ready. We ready? We ready? We ready? Do coin flip. All right. Stick says tails. Jay Lang says heads. All right. Here we go. Flip a coin. And the answer is tails. So Sticks Malone gets to choose team 1 or team 2. It's up to him. And then they're gonna switch in halftime, obviously. Well, halftime. It's best 2 out of 3, right? Baba?
They will take team 1. Oh, what? Sorry, what?
It's best 2 out of 3. Yes.
For matches, yeah, 3 games.
3 games. All right, cool. So team 1 is gonna be team Sticks, while team 2 is Risk of Reyna. Team 3 is gonna be Babajeeds and I. It's the only team worth checking out.
Yeah, you already know. So, like, you want to like go over like game mechanics like for the first couple minutes or what?
You know what? Let's just do it
As we go.
Yeah, you know what? Well, we can't do it right now, can we? Because I really want to comment on their picks. You know what? Let's do it during
we can do that.
No, let's do it during the drafting. We'll comment on their drafts the second time. But here's how the game's played, ladies and gentlemen. This game is a MOBA above all other thing. I mean, it is an FPS, but the actual mechanics of the game are going to work like a MOBA. You're going to have 2 different sides. On these 2 sides, you're going to have minions that are spawning automatically. These minions are going to walk to the other side of the map and try and take out the opposing team's, let's call them spiders. They're spider sentries is what they are. Big robotic spiders.
Sentries, yeah.
Right. So each team has robots automatically spawning. Your team consists of 5 heroes that you choose in the beginning, and you cannot change once you've locked them in. So 5 heroes on each team have to help push their minions to the other side of the field. Hopefully it's your tactics in both choosing a team, in your loadouts, and on the ground that are going to make you the victor over your other team. I think that's good enough for now. There are other things to go over regarding
There's a lot.
There's a lot. I mean, there's an in-game currency called shards that'll allow you to buy turrets and even buy other robots and minions to fight for you. You can summon thrall enemy mercenaries to fight alongside you. You can use shards to build your own loadout. There's sorry, go on. Are you going to talk about the Helix?
I was just thinking about like the shards you kind of went over. It's just shards are really used for gear and then building stuff. But like building, like when I first started playing the game, I did not like care about building stuff. But like as you really learn, even recently, playing on Xbox has made me really value shards. So I mean, getting shards, getting buildables is really helpful for your team.
It's amazingly helpful for your team.
Ooh, Montana ban, interesting. I know both teams would have liked to have that Monty.
All right, I'll let you guys all digest that, and I'll go a little bit more into it right at the start of the game to show you guys what the Helix is, what your loadouts are, etc. So right now we're in the ban phase where each team captain gets to choose 2 bans that they don't want anyone playing for this match. They're usually targeted bans because you know how the other team plays, or there's a character that just your team does not do well against that character. So we've seen we've seen 2 very popular characters banned already, Atticus and Montana. I was surprised to see a Galt ban, actually.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, Galt's a specialty character a lot of times, used as a counter for, let's say, like Kelvin or Atticus, and yeah, I'm just surprised that was chosen as we don't want to deal with this.
I mean, it's solid. It's solid. Getting Galley for Boulder Mike is definitely value because Oscar Mike's value drops a lot when you're not playing against big bodies.
Right.
All the big bodies are really gone.
Right. No, I mean, his value drops. I'd still say he's one of the best damage dealers in the game, especially when he's versatile too. It's not just when it comes to annihilating the other players, but when it comes to annihilating the spider sentries, he can really focus on picking those things down. I'm actually I can see how Galt would be a specific pick if one of the other teammates, or like if someone on the other team is very good at pulling with him, because if you have a good Galt pull and some body blocks, you can annihilate someone very quickly. Yes, Gagashi. The Montana is the guy that I put on my loot cards with the crazy song, the Montana song. Can you control those minor minions or the sentries at all? No, you can't control the minions or the sentries. They're automated. The minions just walk forward and kill anything in their path, or try to. They're not super strong themselves. You have to help them get there. And sorry, go on.
Yeah, you gotta help them get there, but like the thing is, like, don't like count them out, because like apparently they used to be way stronger, I think.
Yes,
but like if you guide them to the sentry, then they'll take down the shield really easily.
So they've been changed.
That element's huge.
They were really strong, and they could kill Battleborn easily themselves, especially in later levels of it. But now they've made it so that the minions are ultra weak, except against the sentries. If you get them against a sentry, they melt the sentry shield very quickly. So they're indispensable. Those things are super useful, and I'm glad they made that change later on. The sentries, by the way, Scoobs, they do not move from where they are. They have like a little
on the base. They really only stay in the base. 5x5
little radius. They stay where they are. They can move in a little tiny circle, but they don't go anywhere. You can basically think of them as stationary.
Interesting pick. I don't think I've seen Blood's team take the champ yet.
Yeah, you know what? I always love a good Eldragon grab. Eldragon's a very heavy hitter. He's highest DPS when it comes to melee, arguably. I mean, Phoebe might put him up for his money there, but he's pretty high DPS. No one can argue that. Galt is a target ban for Floyder. All right, so we just found out Galt's a target ban for Floyder. That's why they banned Galt, because again, if you have a very good Galt He is a specialty character, but he can he can remove you from the rest of your team, and that's the way you're gonna die. The time to kill in this game is very different than other FPSs. It's actually a much longer time to kill, and that's because it's more strategy based. It's a MOBA. So as long as you can get back to your team, you'll usually be fine. Galt takes you away from that.
This would be a really good pick if they took Isaac. Yep, there it is.
He calls it.
Solid.
That's
solid drafts on both sides.
It is. You're gonna have some good good backdoor power, backdooring power, and the wounding from Team Risk of Reyna, and then Team Styx. Team Styx has some heavy burst damage here. We've got Benny and Thorn.
Wrath on the Styx.
And then Wrath. Styx on the Wrath as well. Wrath on the Styx and Styx on the Wrath.
That's nasty.
It's gonna be gnarly. Styx is a great melee player. I used to play with him a long time ago. When his main was Atticus. And that was before Atticus became useful, and he would just demolish people. He's since graduated apparently.
This is definitely gonna be tough for Risk of Reyna early game, because even though Boulder is tanky, the Wrath Galley is really devastating, because they can like take down more than half his health like almost instantly, and then the Geyser can just completely kill him.
Luckily, they've got a Miko. Miko's the best healer in the game, and I'm assuming we're gonna see a pocket Miko for a good majority of it. Honestly.
Yeah, it is. It's tough though, because Galley has the wound. It depends on how the team engages and if they can peel at all. The Dragon can't really peel, I guess.
All right.
Until he gets his levels.
Let me explain something to you guys really quickly. As the game goes on, your characters will get stronger. You will level up your character. You start at level 1, you get to level 10. This is what's called the Helix. The Helix, every time you go up a level, you get to choose left, right, or sometimes middle to mutate how your character is going to work. They'll always be the same character, but maybe instead of shooting 1 rocket, you shoot 3 rockets, or they turn into smaller rockets when they hit stuff. So small alterations like that. The further you get, the more powerful you become. Earlier, I was talking about a loadout. This is an example of a loadout. Basically, they will be permanent buffs once you start them off. But to start them, you have to pay a price, and you can see it on the bottom left. The gauntlet's gonna...
It's almost like a shop.
Someone's what? Yeah,
it's almost like a shop.
It's like a shop, but you have to choose your loadout before you start the game. All right, so I gotta remember how to do this. Is it this way? Yeah. Okay. Cool. And we're off. We're off immediately. So we see the battle already. Styx team has pushed forward and tried to gain momentum, gain the center of the field. They are keeping Risk of Reyna on their heels right now. And I'm gonna expect this type of pressure for a while until at least level 5 is when level 4, level 5 is when we're gonna see a lot of push out, because Oscar, Mike, and Isaac are gonna be able to really push things back a lot more at level 5. So it's gonna be a waiting game for the red team right now, Risk of Reyna.
You really can't challenge that Galley Wrath.
Not right now. Not right now. No.
Almost nobody can in the game, really, unless you're like, I don't know, unless you're like full shields, like Atticus or Montana. Or Kelvin.
They're gonna
Otherwise,
have.
You're just gonna die.
They're gonna have to make use of the Isaac and Oscar Mike ults, honestly, to gain ground. And then Elf are going to finish.
Pushing in, knockup goes out.
Styx is low. Styx first blood goes to Risk of Reyna. Contrary to what I expected to happen, they've got one, but it looks like it looked like. I thought Boulder was rough. Oh, was that a taunt? Was that a taunt?
Was he? I didn't see.
That was definitely a taunt. I definitely saw a
my
taunt
mic?
from no, from El Dragon. El Dragon threw a taunt down afterwards.
He didn't get the kill.
You know what? Even if you don't get the kill, it can sometimes make you zoom in on the person who got the assist. So for those,
ooh, Isaac in a bad spot.
Isaac in a real bad spot, but he's all right.
He is gonna get out
He's got the
Isaac
teleport or the phase. I mean,
Isaac should have a really good game here because they don't have a shooter on Team 1, so
right. No one can follow up
really
against him because he can phase out too easily.
No one has. Because like usually like shooters like Oscar Mike or Whiskey are really good for hitting Isaac
because he's such
really
a big hitbox and he's got that his head space is gigantic, but they don't really have that. And I mean, yes, they do have Thorn chaotic, but Thorn needs
to be close.
Thorn's burst damage, honestly, if you miss one arrow, then he's gonna be able to get out of there. So you gotta get that. You gotta make sure you're real good on the sticks. So for those who've never played the game before, there's actually a dedicated taunt button in this game, and anytime you can hit the dedicated taunt button, and the last person you killed has to zoom in on your screen and watch you taunt. It's pretty toxic, and I love it. It's something I love. It is savage. It's absolutely savage. I've gotten a lot of angry messages.
Boulder,
oh, in a bad position, knocked up by Wrath.
Yeah, he missed his stun.
He missed his stun, right. It was, and then that was happening to me the other night, actually. If you miss that boulder dash by just a little bit, then you've now not only not stunned someone and not gotten the overshield, but you've overextended yourself. So it's a really bad like change of that. It's the worst. It's the worst. You go to try and set something up, knocks. Oh, Oscar. Okay, so
it's
El Dragon. I mean, remind you.
It's that Galley Wrath, man.
You called it earlier.
Combos.
You called it earlier.
Combos in the game.
It's brutal. That's brutal. So what he's talking about is that Galilea has a ranged stun. She can throw her shield. This is Galilea right here. She can throw her shield, and if she hits someone with it, that person's stunned. For probably about 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
It depends.
That's a gnarly
stun.
That's a gnarly stun. And then
Thorn in a bad spot.
Ooh. Wrath is the other swordsman over here, the samurai-looking guy, who can knock you up into the air afterwards. So if they time it right, your character for about 4 seconds is just useless. Ooh, Oscar Mike barely makes it out of there.
Galley.
And they turn it around. Galley's in trouble. Galley is done.
Why did you do that?
Oh my God.
He uses dash into the wall.
Wow. Punished. Big punish.
Great punish.
That was a great punish. And they were all low on health too. You know, that was a risky move, honestly. None of them really had the health to follow up on those kills, but you know, that one mistake made it so they got two easy double kills in the beginning.
Yeah, the Miko is going to be really good for them because Thorn and Benedict, they're not the strongest into Miko. Like, there honestly aren't that many damage characters that are good into Miko unless you have a wound. But,
nothing's good against
Miko in a bad spot.
Miko got knocked up by Alani.
That's the combo. That's the combo right there.
That's going to be a gnarly combo because that is a third knockup. There could be a whole 6 seconds that you're literally useless just sitting in the air, and that'll take care of anyone.
Yeah, that's the
The thing is, you gotta. Boulder's in a tough spot right now.
She misses.
She missed with her shield.
Shields are down. Benedict is hitting it.
Benedict is backdooring the sentry over here, taking some damage out of the sentry. You can see the sentry's health is up in the middle. There's 50 health for each sentry. Right now, this sentry is halfway down. The second sentry is even harder than this one.
Thorn is poking it still. I gotta try to get her off. She's getting free damage.
Yep. No one's challenging her, right? Oh, now goes Isaac there. Now she's finally backing off. But they needed to stop that a lot earlier because she's a heavy.
A lot of good damage.
That was a lot of damage she got there. Galilea's in a rough place right here, surrounded by both El Dragon and Boulder, but luckily Wrath came in to save.
Galley could have stunned Dragon there and finished him. A good reversal, but
Did she have the stun though? Did she have it on cooldown?
I believe she did.
This is actually a great match. They're doing an amazing job right now. Tied in kills. And you know, everyone's doing their best to not die. It's less about getting kills and more about not dying, which I know seems
that's
silly.
Early game, yep.
Yeah.
Late game is all about kills.
Well, of course, because once you get the kill, the timer is so long for them. Well, no, I still say it's more about not dying. I'd rather not die than get a kill. Getting the kill and dying, that trade-off isn't usually worth it.
At the end of the day, Century is the most important.
Yeah, well, absolutely.
Yeah, but I mean, it's kills in Century.
So we've got
knock up.
Boulder was trying to finish off
out.
Galley over here, but there was not much that Boulder could do at that moment. I love Boulder's little shields. I love it. It's so beautiful with the runes going around the side.
Yeah.
You know, the art in this game is just
looks really nice.
So beautiful. Just so beautiful. All right, let's see from a first-person perspective what it looks like.
Alpha's gonna go.
Too late. Too late. Boulder is down.
Shields are still half, and they have one on Thrall, so it's not good.
This
could potentially be Century.
This is gonna be rough. They've got a push going in. Thorns poking it from.
Galley's on it too.
Thorn's poking it alone. No one's even stopping Thorn right now. This is the end of Century. Their first Century is down, but that doesn't mean that the game is over right now. That actually increases the death timer for the opposite team. So the team who killed the Sentry, if they die, Styx is going in deep.
Rat's gonna knock up. Rat's gonna knock up.
They are pushing in deep right now. Styx almost has Miko deciding to pull out. He had his entire team there with him. That was a huge surge right there. The entire team got pushed back. So now it looks like they've already started building their own turrets and setting up base in this encampment right here. They're settling in nicely.
In the bad spots. Guys are on Boulder.
Galley's all right, I think, right now. Alani's doing an amazing job of keeping everyone alive, I'll be honest. That burst heal is great, but it's just so hard to keep track of everyone that needs it and who to prioritize, and they're doing a great job.
Dragon is level 4 now, I guess it's knock up.
All right, so this will be the turning point for El Dragon. El Dragon's kind of useless until level 4. Level 4 is when he gets his first CC, which he can knock someone up into the air. And that's when he becomes an offensive character against PC or like other player characters instead of just NPCs.
Knock up. Ooh,
there's the knock up. The area effect knock up.
Ooh, Wrath is low.
He's going in.
He's Hawkeye.
Oh, El Dragon is really low. Miko comes out of nowhere to save him, but the problem is now Boulder needs help.
We body block. Oh, he needed the body block there.
This is huge. This is huge. One of them is something's got to break.
Beautiful knockup.
There it is.
Beautiful knockup.
Benedict's the one to go down, strangely enough. Oh, Galilea's in a tough position right now. You know, everyone retreated, and Galley did not get that information soon enough.
I like what I see.
Now that's a double kill.
I see you, Cheesy. I see you. That's what you need for the early game. Is very hard for El Dragon. They're probably gonna go for doubles right here.
Right, because they're gonna try and grab. So okay, when I said you could grab enemy mercenaries, this is an example. These are called thralls. You kill the thralls, you stand on the platform, they become yours. They go and fight for you until they die. Now, this is a huge experience bonus, not just killing the thralls, but actually capturing them. We're going to see some level ups right now so that soon Blood Shadow, which is Oscar Mike right here, along with our good friend Isaac, our lovely sociopathic sentient program, Isaac, are going to start doing some massive damage.
Dragon hit his 5, and so did Oscar Mike.
Oscar Mike and Dragon level 5. Oh, and Thorn on the other side. So it looks like, okay, so the teams are starting to get their ultimates. That occurs at level 5. And that's going to be huge for risk of Reyna, actually. Because that's where things are going to even out for each team. I mean, the majority of their characters get notably better at level 5. Oscar Mike, Isaac, Boulder, and Eldragon all become massively better at level 5.
Yeah.
Boulder becomes nearly unkillable. His shield actually will regenerate health for him, along with a bonus and damage to everything else. But Boulder's not a damage character. Boulder, you can do damage to him depending on how you, or with him, depending on how you build him, but he's a stump that cannot be taken out.
He's kind of like an assassin tank. He's very mobile. He can like get around corners very fast.
He's got that axe. I love a good axe snipe. I love a good axe snipe. Hi, Maxi.
I mean, with their comp, Isaac could probably just start ulting Sentry.
I'm wondering what they're waiting for right now. If I were Isaac, I would just ult right now, start taking out this wave.
Not gonna die unless he gets Geyser.
No, he's not. He's not. He's far back, and they only have one character that's gonna do any damage to him, and that's the Thorn. They could look if Isaac is in his ult, just get Oscar Mike to bother Thorn. Now we're seeing Eldragon is now in his ult. Eldragon is now in his ult. Let's see if he can do anything with it, because
knock up one out.
You know what? I was actually a little disappointed with that ult right there. I wanted to see him stun and annihilate.
It was a little awkward.
It was.
Ooh, stun. Isaac is ulting now.
Isaac is ulting. Isaac is all alone over here.
Alani might get deleted. Ooh,
Alani made it out,
great heals.
But it looks like he's just pummeling this Sentry. Thorn, he's alone.
Manly just in the back. He got Oscar Mike. He's probably gonna go. Gotta get this Benny.
Get the Benedict. Benedict's in the air.
Shot.
He's one shot, but no one's gonna get him.
They're so
no
low.
one's going after him. Oh my God.
Ooh, stagger.
It's a staggered kill right there. That's right. So they're all getting pushed back. It looks like Boulder's in a bit of trouble too. He's all alone now.
He's gonna try to get out.
He's gonna. Oh, and he does not. That's a triple kill. That is a huge change of pace. Team Styx is now on the move, and they have made it to the final Sentry. That was unfortunate. That could have gone either way.
Yeah, killing the Oscar there by Benny was a turning point. Really,
it was huge.
Great peel.
That was huge. All right, so now we have them doing shield damage to the final Sentry, and the shields are almost gone. And as I say that, the shields are gone from the final Sentry, the super Sentry. Let's see if they get any.
Dragon's going in. He gets Geyser, uses his ults. Wrath is very low.
Dragon's done. Dragon is almost done. Miko is saving her.
I don't like that ult by Isaac.
I don't know if there was anything else he could do. He needed to save. I think it was to save Eldragon and to push them back. Yeah. And
right now,
I believe in that ult. I believe in it.
Forget the minions. You know the rules. You got Oscar, Mike, and Isaac. Some of the best Sentry damage in the game. You hit Sentry right now. They have 2 down.
Hit Sentry. Right.
They need to do it. Cheesy has the right idea.
They need to dive a little bit right now. Try and get some Sentry damage. And then we have Oscar, Mike, and Isaac already just pummeling the Sentry. There's only
they can take the shield down, and they have 2 on one on throw.
Right, yeah. Benny's really the only one stopping it.
They can collapse on 6 here.
They could. Styx is overextended.
Knock up. Ooh, double bubble.
Double bubble was a good one. That Benny ult really didn't hit anyone, unfortunately for him. Now, Isaac is ulting. Isaac's not gonna care that he's getting ulted on right now, as long as he can stay in the ult.
Knock up. Benedict's doing the same thing he did last time.
Ooh,
Isaac.
there's the Wrath ult right in the middle of everyone.
Dagger, Wrath's gonna knock up very soon.
Going for Miko right now. Miko is down. That's a huge problem for them. Their only lifeline is down. Benny's gonna chase. Benny is gonna chase and not gonna stop. There it is. There goes Eldragon. He's done for. Now there's only one left, really. I mean, there's two, but Oscar Mike can't stop people. He can't stop.
That's what they needed to do on that last push. He needed to either go for another stagger. Lonnie was low.
They really should have. They didn't take out. Use the power of the shield. Oh yeah.
They had two of their DPS on the ledge and got bubbled. That was really bad. Unfortunate. You want to be split as much as you can.
Right. When you've got, especially when you've got Wrath and Alani on the opposite team, because they can knock up area effect, and it's it's rough.
They're gonna push out here again.
Ooh,
Wrath!
Going in, ulting.
I believe Wrath has no knockup.
He does not have knockup. Eldragon is stunning Benedict.
Very low.
And he couldn't follow up with it. He couldn't follow up.
Yeah, Styx lost his knockup there. Used it. They can get somebody here.
They can push him back right now, but still, they're not in a great position, unfortunately.
He's gonna get. Yeah, he's wounded.
Eldragon is down from Benedict. Benedict is having an immaculate game right now, honestly. Immaculate. Blood Shadow is in a very tough spot right now. Miko doing everything he can, but not enough healing in the world to save that, Oscar Mike. Boulder down right afterward, a staggered kill. That might be game. That might be game. I mean, they are just getting run over right now.
You've really strong stagger power in the Wrath and Benedict.
And now you've got them just. I don't know what Styx is waiting for, honestly. If they dive the Sentry right now, it's over. But
he can't die too early. If they're gonna dive, they need to do it at the right time. Because if they get one pick, they can push out immediately.
Fair.
Like right now.
Well, let's see it. Eldragon is ulting, but Wrath is taking care of that.
That should be game.
Wrath has just 1v1'd our Eldragon. Game is over. M for Manly has destroyed. They're going for extra kills afterwards. Brutal.
Very nice.
Brutal. Well done, both teams.
Solid game.
16 to 9 when it comes to kills. I'd like to see the damage output for both teams.
I think
actually.
it was like the same play twice, where Benedict was just hitting them. They were in the back. They were grouped up out on the back door, and they just got punished twice. And that's what gave the other team too much momentum.
That double bubble was crucial. Crucial. Yep. So almost 150,000 more damage for Team Styx over Risk of Reyna, unfortunately.
Everybody hit level 7.
And you know, I think actually a big part of it was the fact that Isaac kept getting knocked up out of his ults. There was no time when he was far enough back that he could.
You need to be a little bit more patient.
Yes. He needed to stay back using his ult so that they were focused on Eldragon, focused on Miko and Boulder, so that he could just uninterruptedly use his offensive power. All right, well, that was a great match. That was good. Now we're gonna have the
might be a sub.
Oh yeah, there might be a sub coming in. It looks like.
Is Zig gonna get on?
I hope so. Zig's such a nice guy.
He's online. He's on Battleborn.
I believe in you, Zig.
Oh, stats? You want stats?
Looks like Kobe just dropped out.
You mean after the game assassin, or?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can check out more of the stats if we want. Styx Malone 7-3.
I didn't see many big bots. Yeah, there was 2 bots the whole game.
Yeah, I didn't see those Benny kill. I think I saw one Benny kill, but I didn't see the other one. I thought Benny only had like 1 death the entire time. It was fantastic.
He needed to die there when he had like 100 health.
I know, literally someone could have sneezed on Benedict and he would have died. I was really sad to see that that never came to fruition. You know, I'd like to. I love seeing. Oh, Zagirion is in. Oh, and gone. Well, that was fast. Zagirion was in. Navy Dropout is in, actually. Navy Dropout plays a mad good Benedict. I mean, he's great at a lot of characters, but Benedict and Caldarius, he plays really, really well. You know, I really like the matching titles that Risk of Reyna's got going on right now.
Yeah.
They're all the pirate. Always Overgrowth. We're only playing Overgrowth Incursion. Mind you, for everyone out there, there are other maps and other game styles to PvP. But we are limiting this tournament to one map and one game style.
Unless for some reason a team wants to play a different map, it's up to them.
I mean, I guess, yeah,
But
no.
usually it's Overgrowth.
Let's go to Echelon. Let's go to Echelon. So
Forbidden map.
There are at least 3 maps for every game style. Incursion, which is the most popular game style in this game, it has Overgrowth, Echelon, and Monuments. They're all very different. Echelon's very linear. Overgrowth is kind of like a little U shape, like a horseshoe, and then Monuments is like an S.
Monuments is like, yeah, it's very. I think Monument's the biggest one. I think
It's
very
huge.
long.
It's huge, and it's very windy the whole way down.
Yeah, very open.
I actually like Monuments. I think it's. I mean, unless you're playing Pendles, it's easier to see Pendles on that map than any other map.
See a galley ban.
Mm-hmm.
We'll likely see an Atticus ban again.
Yeah. Who are they trying to ban it from? Styx?
Either team, honestly, probably. I mean, but 16 would most likely be the ban on the Atticus, but either team would be able to utilize the Atticus.
Yeah, Atticus has become a recent staple in the league scene. I don't see enough Marquis. I always expect to see more Marquis. He's a very versatile character.
You might see a Marquis tonight.
I hope so.
Got Manly. Man, I'm pretty sure that's his favorite character.
Marquis is a very underrated character. He's phenomenal. All right, Benny's gone. They don't want Navy Dropout grabbing that Benedict. So this is the picks and bans phase. You can see at the top the order at which people get to ban things and pick certain things. Right now we're still in the banning phase, the second part of the banning phase. See who do you think they're gonna go with?
Might see a double tank game.
I think last time they wanted to get rid of Galt, and I think there's a reason for that. I don't know if we're gonna see another Galt, but if they don't, I guarantee we're gonna. All right, so
the Wrath ban.
Now we're gonna see a Galt
tank.
show up. Who do you suspect they're gonna get rid of?
Probably just a damage or something, or a healer maybe.
Really? I mean, healer would be interesting. I think healer would be an interesting grab right now. I mean, like the safe pick is something like Montana, just like a generic character, but I'd love to see them try and take away Miko or Alani and force another team to play Umbra or Kid Ultra. Or even a Cleese build out. Ooh, damage is taken.
Are we gonna see
What are you hoping?
Galt Kelvin?
You know what? I can only assume. I can only assume.
That's like their favorite combo.
I mean, the only way to counter Kelvin really without it's either Galt or Shane and Orox, and Floyder apparently isn't a.
Somewhat Montana.
Hmm.
Also Montana, just like his general ability to shoot Kelvin forever.
Right. Okay, right. Dude, I would love to see a Galt Kelvin build right now. That would be I mean, phenomenal.
And yeah, if Six doesn't take it here, their Bloods team's probably gonna take it.
Think so.
Take the Galt. I can see that. Even Mike, yeah, he's thinking about taking the Galt.
There's Kelvin. And now they're definitely gonna go Galt. There's no chance they're not gonna go Galt.
They really should. It's so nasty.
It's terribly nasty, and it's Floyder's main pick. So I mean, if they don't, the other team's gonna not just take it away from Floyder, but also use it to counter Kelvin.
I mean, they could wait on it, but I really see the Bloods team taking it, and that's that's tough. That's really tough for Kelvin to deal with.
I would not wait on it. I wouldn't grab Miko right now. I would grab Atticus. Wow.
Ooh.
That's gonna be tough to deal with. I see them saying they want an Oscar Mike. I don't know. I mean, this is a big gamble. They're gambling that Risk of Reyna doesn't want to grab Galt.
They should take Oscar Mike and Miko. That's really, really good into their comp.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Montana,
take away
Oscar Mike and Miko.
Take away the sustain heals, and you got two strong shooters into two big bodies.
The problem is, then they're gonna give the Galt right back to Floyder. You know what? They're gonna have to grab Miko here. I think they're gonna have to. Because if they don't, Miko's gonna get snatched up. The next round it'll be Galt Miko if they don't grab Miko right now. They grabbed Alani. Wow.
Ooh. A lot of sustain. They might even take Beatrix.
Beatrix? I don't see that as a viable.
They do like taking her.
I don't understand a Beatrix pick. I never understand a Beatrix pick. I just don't understand it.
We have the Beatrix scientists in the community. They will let you know.
All right. You know what? You guys enlighten me why people pick Beatrix, because I just don't get it anymore. Like,
I can't defend it as well as other people can, but it's just like a different kind of playstyle that, you know.
There's the Miko, and here comes the Galt, probably.
Take Galt, then you take Whiskey.
So I wonder...
Or more damage, maybe.
Why do you think Risk of Reyna chose Alani over Miko? Was it for the CC to knock him up?
Probably,
Hey!
Yeah, Manly loves that character.
Yeah! That's
couple
what I was
reasons.
looking to see.
Alani is, Brian on Blood's team, excuse me, is, he's really good on Alani, and then Alani's also, her CC is really good into Kelvin, and just being able to follow up and cancel his sublimate, just in general, Alani Geyser is really, really.
Oh, Alani Geyser is super useful. It heals, it does damage, and it does CC. It's super useful, of course.
Yeah, because they can see them take either Ernest or, I mean, if they wanted the sauce with the Beatrix, but they really need
sauce.
They need the sauce. I don't know if she's the pick here because they don't have the sustain with Miko.
Well, they also don't have any melee characters. Like.
Yeah, Boulder Solid.
You're gonna. The sauce isn't gonna be too good when it comes to Oscar Mike. I mean, he's still gonna have to reload. It might help a little bit when it comes to Montana, but I don't know. I still don't understand Beatrix. She's got silence, and she's got a range silence, and she's got a friendly buff, and
I think they take
attack
Ernest.
speed buff. You think so? See, firstly,
Ernest could be strong.
I say Ernest over Beatrix every day.
They don't have a wound.
Ernest over Beatrix every day. But they do
Whiskey.
need wound. They do need wound. There it
Yeah,
is. You were
Whiskey.
right, Whiskey. They needed a wound. Because Kelvin and Atticus are going to have mad crazy health regen, and with Amiko, it's going to be nuts. I don't know who they're going to choose here.
Yeah, that's what Zig says. He says Alpha can play it well, but she's only good with
Melee
Melee
character. Right.
characters.
That's exactly. Beatrix is really good with an Eldragon. If you want to get like some gnarly damage getting in there, or a Phoebe, but
Or Atticus, yeah.
or Atticus. Atticus is another good one, right? But unless you're a fast hitting melee. Oh, Rendy! Oh my god. Those are two of my favorite characters, Rendy and Marquis. This is
Ooh, Manly's not on the marquee. Or not yet, at least. See later on. I know they both flex on the damage.
so I wonder how they're gonna utilize a Rendy here. Because I feel like I was confused as to like what their last pick was gonna be. Oh, Alpha DC'd, apparently.
Yeah.
So restarting the match then?
They might be restarting.
Yeah, because
Blood just left.
yeah.
Yeah, they're all
All right. So we're gonna restart the match. No Phoebe C, dog. I'm sorry, my man. Yeah, we'll just quick select it this time. Right.
Nobody plays Phoebe.
I love Phoebe. And you know what? I guess I get crosscut. I don't care what anyone says. I get crosscut.
That's what a lot of people take on PS4. They take crosscut and then blade sweep.
Right. I get crosscut and blade sweep, and you can just dive the Sentry so well.
It is a lot of damage. Yeah.
It's so much damage, man. And if you can coordinate with your teammates to get a slow or a knock up somewhere, you can just
I'm backing out.
assassinate. All right, let me know when. Oh, nope, I got it. Clone Bros, that's right, Dave. We were gonna have the Clone Bros going, and we still will. Alpha got one of our contestants got DC'd. By the way, the rules are if there's a DC within the first 5 minutes, we get to restart. Now, if the DC happens again for the same team, no. So you can't have that DC happen twice for the same team. Otherwise, that's just no. And also, if it's outside of the first 5 minutes, you got to just keep playing. Unfortunately. Yeah, good. We're just doing quick select this time because we already know who the bans are and who the picks are.
Yeah, Mark is one of my favorites too. I just very rarely get to play him because I usually play frontline.
You know, I rarely get to see a Marquis, and I'm not sure why, because he's very versatile with his control of the battlefield, using the owls and the stopwatch.
He's usually just like outclassed because like Oscar, Mike, and like Isaac can kind of do his job, but just way more like safe, you know, or just more like efficient, I guess. Like Marquis is a sniper
Think so.
from long range, but like Mike is just able to reposition really easily. If Mike gets dove, then he can like cloak out. But Marquis is like a lot harder to play, and you got to aim with him too. He's a very heavy aim based character.
I love a good Marquis. I used to love playing Marquis. I mean, yeah, he's a sniper. He's a hugely aim based character, but he can also he's heavy burst damage. So like he's long range burst damage. When someone's like let's say when that Benny was trying to fly out of there, he could have taken out that Benny with one shot.
Yeah, anyone, yeah.
Yeah.
Even Miko, one Miko kunai.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, a Miko kunai is a little bit harder to hit on a flying target across the field, is what I'm trying to say. Jo, we're gonna see how it goes. That's right. It's triple range. We've got Battle Buddies and Clone Bros on the same team.
I'll be right back.
We've got Montana, Oscar Mike, and Whiskey Foxtrot all on one team. But honestly, my pregame pick, Tacky's pregame pick, we are going with, which team is this? Team Styx, actually, because I know how Styx is on Atticus, and Calvin is just an overpowered character. And we've got two of my favorite characters, Arendi and Marquise.
I like both drafts here, honestly.
Yeah, no, they're really good drafts. I'm looking to see actually like a lot of damage, a ton of damage and deaths coming from these teams. I don't know who's really so you're saying you can't pick? I want us to each predict who do we think's gonna win.
I don't know if I could predict who will win per se, but I could say who won the draft.
Who do you think won the draft?
I think
because I don't think there's a clear pick of who won the draft, honestly.
it's pretty close, yeah.
It's pretty close. I mean, I think Styx team might have won it a little bit, just because of the Miko grab. I think.
In terms of late game, yeah, 16 definitely wins. But in terms of just being really solid defense, straight up like up front, it's Blood's team.
Right.
So like, Atticus into that is like really tough. He has the Boulder, Montana, Oscar Mike, and Whiskey shooting at him.
I'm just hoping the Alani's got enough heal power to take care of a Montana and a Boulder.
Boulder's a little bit easier to manage, but yeah,
Monty's a big target with a lot of health.
I don't think it'll be too bad because it's really just Marquis shooting at him, and when you're dealing with Marquis on Monty, you kind of just take like get out of cover, you know.
You know, Marquis
can't be in lane.
Marquis actually not that great against Montana, even though he's such a large target. His head's so tiny, it's impossible to get those crits. It's really impossible to get a crit on Montana. That's why an Oscar Mike or an Isaac or even a Whiskey Foxtrot will do better against Montana than an Isaac, or I mean a Marquis. But this is a pretty quiet game so far, honestly.
Yeah, both teams are gonna play still because they know they have. I mean, I think team 2 needs a little bit more to get online, and Team 1. I mean, I feel like Team 1 can just run in and take lane. Like, Blood's kind of looking to do it right now.
Yeah,
they have the
I don't know.
sustain.
I think they're both waiting for one team to overextend a little bit.
Make a mistake. Like 6 right here is kind of low.
6 is already low. Yeah. No, look at that. Are they gonna collapse on Styx?
Blood.
Oh, we
Blood
see
in that spot.
Ooh, Styx is diving. There might be a double kill. This might be a double kill right here.
That's a fat guy.
There it is, right there. Goodness. Double kill right off the beginning.
Manly's gonna get.
Manly responds, but is about to get wrecked himself.
Yep. That.
And there it is.
So beautiful.
That's so what we were waiting for. I know both teams were waiting patiently.
That's why they took the Alani.
For the CC. It was a good call. It was a good call on that part.
Brian's a very, very good Alani.
Thank you for the follow. AOD3. Welcome to the stream.
That's one of the most satisfying things to do in the entire game.
What?
Is the knock Kelvin out of sub with Boulder. it's so gratifying.
You know, Kelvin needs to, like, I'm waiting for them to just sit back and, is that a chef's hat on Kelvin? That is a chef's hat on Kelvin. Yep. Kelvin needs to build up his health, honestly. Just start chomping minions. Play the slow game, because as Six's team gets later on in the game, they're gonna far outpower, I think, Risk of Reyna. Oscar Mike doesn't get that fantastic at level 5. I mean, he's great for sentry damage, but
You don't think he gets that good at 5?
no, I don't. I mean,
Ooh, stun on the Randy.
I think
5 is really important for him. 5 is when he gets his extra damage on his gun,
Right,
and then he also gets his ult.
right, he gets his ult and his extra damage on the gun, but still, you know, it never lasts long enough to really. Well, you know what? We'll see. We'll see how they play it. Maybe it was just how
I don't like that pounce. Redbrick's got to be careful with his sublimates here.
Yeah, he just used it.
Really important.
He used it, and now he's done for. You know, he didn't use it offensively or defensively right there. That was a pretty.
Yeah, he wanted to get the boulder.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that mistake got punished pretty badly, and now he's dead. We already have one team running away with this. Risk of Reyna, as opposed to last game, is running away with 6 kills versus 1. But that doesn't mean anything. The game can turn around instantaneously, actually, as the death timers increase exponentially. The
one's way better early game. Team 2's way better late game.
Team
Kelvin
2's
and Arendi can just really take over games.
Kelvin, Arendi, and an Atticus slow ult. Oh, it's gonna be brutal if they can get all that together. They just got to get to level 5. Arendi is really hard to keep alive until about level 3, when her escape, her nullify, actually recharges her shields. But before that, she is a last little AoE cannon.
Yeah, if we're being real, they have 3 shooters. They can definitely be hitting the sentry right now.
They
try to end the game as fast as they can.
They need
they have the ability to it
quickly. They really do, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. We're gonna spin around. We're gonna look at it from the other direction. Actually, let's check stuff out from Montana's point of view. Montana's just clearing wave right now. You know, again, they're playing very safe. And it's worked for them very well so far. 6 kills to 1. Dragon Army, the game is still alive and playable until I think February. February is when it's they're closing the servers. So yes,
January,
to answer your question very carefully, is how we're playing it. Yeah, this is where I think a Galt might have been a great choice, so that they could have taken.
Redbrick. Redbrick gonna get punished. Redbrick's gonna get deleted.
Redbrick is in trouble, but he's got the heals. No, he's fine. He got out of there. Miko for the win. Same with Atticus. Atticus is barely alive, just hanging on. They almost got Montana. Blood was able to get out of there and is now heading back. So that was a dangerous little encounter there, but you know, Galt would have been able to snag one of them, bring them back in, or to separate them from their group, because right now it's so hard to break through Risk of Reyna's team right now, because Montana and Boulder such heavy hit points, and the rest of them are ranged characters, can stay back, so it's hard to get Whiskey or Oscar Mike alone to do any damage to them, really.
Yeah, Boulder's gonna have a really good game here. Alpha on the Boulder.
You know, Boulder doesn't even have to do damage here, doesn't have to get kills, just has to exist. Just be a bullet sponge, while Oscar Mike, Whiskey, and Montana do all the damage and sit back.
He's gonna be able to bully. He's gonna be able to bully the Marquis and Arendi.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's. I was honestly a little confused by that Arendi pick. I mean, I know they probably got the Arendi pick for. Oh,
maybe not.
Sticks is out.
That was close.
You were close, Sticks. You almost got out of there.
Right here, they need to have someone on hidden sentry.
Right, they do, and they do. Look, both of the Battle Bros are
the Battle Bros.
The Clone Bros. I mean, clone bros.
Yeah, he's got it.
Yep. Just poking sentry.
Red
One is
Brick
poking
double
sentry from one
stun.
side. The other one's poking sentry from the other
This is
side.
exactly what you want to see. Get some good damage. Atticus is back, so they can.
You know,
chill
for all of that, they didn't actually do much damage to the sentry.
Blood's probably gonna
Blood's
go.
in trouble. See, this is what they needed to do: separate
Alpha in a
them
bad
and
spot.
pull them alone.
Alpha is slowed. He's gonna go.
And now they're in a heck of a lot of trouble because nothing is gonna like. Luckily, there's no range characters that are gonna do enough damage to them from far away. But there's nothing to stop really. They can't. They have no stopping power at this point.
The only people who can really hit Sentry on 6's team is Arendi.
Right.
I mean,
is
Marquis really.
Marquis and barely Arendi, mostly Marquis.
Yeah.
Marquis
They
probably.
need to hit.
Marquis
To
over
get
there.
like a good stagger, they gotta get Atticus on it.
Yeah. Yep. And they're really just trying to get levels at this point, and Kelvin trying to chomp some minions. Oh, we've got
Alpha
Boulder.
going for a stun on Boulder.
No
He
follow up
can really just do that all game and not get punished because Kelvin's sublimate is like the only punish for Boulder. Red brick. Ooh, that's a great pounce.
They're pushing in. They're pushing in.
Ooh, he gets them with the bleed on Mike. It's a fat Montana stun right here.
But they found their way out. All of them found their way out. That was really good. And you know, out of this, they've managed to gain a lot of ground right here. Arendi cleared
Arendi's 5.
Yeah.
This is where 6's team is able to excel when team 1 is going to be like low because they have the Alani.
Right.
They have the sustain and big bodies. Team 2.
Arendi just hit 5. This is gonna get exciting here. Styx has just hit 4. Now, yep. Atticus is starting to get a little more aggressive. Alani is one shot. Where's our Marquis right now?
Marquis just died by Boulder.
Oh,
Boulder's
Atticus is down 2. We've got a level 5 Montana.
Just hit.
Boulder's very low right now, but they are just pulling back. It looks like, Arendi was overextended, but no one even noticed her over there.
And then they get the. Well, also unfortunate. How did Kelvin die there? They have.
That was very unfortunate.
Oscar Mike
dropping it.
Sentry. Ooh, Miko! Nice. Exactly what I mean.
Miko is done from Boulder.
Boulder's gonna be so free this game.
So Boulder's just trying to stagger their heals.
Yeah, right here.
Let's see if they can climb back though.
Keep hitting it.
You know, they have all the ability to climb back right here. Kelvin is subbing. Oh man, no! What are you doing? Get that Boulder! Get that Boulder. He's all alone right now.
You got Geyser.
Oh.
Ooh, they don't have heals.
Styx doesn't have any heals. Atticus is trying to get out of there. Let's see if no one notices that Atticus does make his way out of there, luckily. That was a close one. He should have died, honestly. Miko's back in the game, but where are their tanks? Nowhere to be seen. Double thralls are back up in action.
This is where Boulder turns tables.
Boulder hits level 5.
He's turning tables.
He's turning tables. Boulder turning tables, and he turns the table and flips it on Kelvin.
Alpha going dummy on him. Ooh, Miko's slow. Miko's gonna go.
In trouble, getting bullied by Boulder and annihilated. Marquis, Arendi, their 2 glass cannons are pulling back. Boulder misses.
He got 2 down. Hit Sentry, takes shield down.
Boulder misses.
Alpha's in a bad spot. Great peels. I don't like that.
Boulder's missing that Boulder dash. He almost got punished by Atticus. Luckily, Montana came out of nowhere to save him. This is huge back and forth.
He's not 6 yet.
The problem is neither of the teams right now seem to really be. They're both getting staggered a decent amount at this point. Without their full fourths of all their team, neither team is really gaining headway. As you notice, you look at the
Stun on
Ooh,
Kelvin.
stun on Kelvin, but then Kelvin reverse stuns the Boulder. Boulder is down. Montana couldn't get there in time to save him.
Montana could have got a fat stun there, peel, and then also kill the Kelvin there.
If he did, but unfortunately he didn't
did
get
not.
there in time. That was just not enough. So Boulder's dead. We're looking for you know what? It just seems like honestly Miko's spread thin. Miko is just really trying to heal all of them with enough time, but there is a lot of health to be healed, it seems like. Can you
I think this game's gonna come down to if Montana can keep the CC on the tanks.
Right,
From there,
right.
the shooters and Boulder will be able to just finish everyone off. Even with the Miko, because Boulder is really good for Miko.
Thank you, chat. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, Boulder's great against Miko, but like he's got to get through to Miko. I mean, let's be honest. Both of the tanks are playing very aggressively, so they're not looking to protect Miko. They're looking to demolish and cause kills.
Already does have level 6 now. Montana is 6 also. And also Mike.
Arendi level 6 getting that insta pillar very soon. Arendi is now stunned, getting triple or double ulted.
That's a great Kelvin stun.
Barely made it out of there. Calvin takes out Alani. They don't have a healer anymore. We've got an ult from Marquis. You know, even with the heals, Calvin couldn't survive.
He can't be in lane like that.
Kelvin just got melted by the Battle Bros, and now with the triple wipe,
bad damage.
They're gonna get some gnarly damage on this.
Yeah,
on this
Atticus
sentry.
and Marquis are like the main sentry hitters. I don't like that pound sticks. Can you get him? Can you finish him?
He's got he's
Nah.
not enough to finish him off. Unfortunately, I think Styx was going for the kill. He didn't expect Boulder to have a dash out.
You do have double shooters and thumper up.
Right, so there's still a lot of damage coming from them, even though they only have 2 players left alive. They're the 2 heaviest damage dealers on their team. And Marquis just not having a good time with Miko's not having a good time with the heals right now. He's really not. And that might be in part to the wound. Whiskey's wound. When does Whiskey get his wound?
Lonnie did. Whiskey's wound is default on his scrap cannon.
Okay. That and.
Lonnie did not take right away. I believe she took the slow. Ooh, stun on the Miko.
All right, we're seeing an ult from
slow.
We're seeing an ult from Atticus. An ult from Arendi. An ult from Marquis. All of these ults
Marquis ult was fat.
All these ults are hitting, but I don't see anyone dying.
Styx is gonna go.
Styx is in trouble right now. Getting heals,
Styx
but is
gonna
it
get
enough? Is it enough?
Oh, they're so very
Navy
low.
Dropout is gone, but a trade for Styx. We've got an Oscar Mike down
Cheesy's
and
gotta
an
get out.
Atticus
Cheesy.
down.
Oh no, Cheesy.
Whiskey Foxtrot down. We're seeing a lot of deaths happen.
Alpha.
Can they finish off Alpha?
Alpha gotta get out.
Boulder doesn't have much time left, it looks like. And with the double pillar, the double pillar cannot be blocked anymore. It looks like things are starting to get a little bit out of control as
they go on it right now. They finish Sentry.
As Styx's team has gone past level 5, things are getting out of control. M for Manly is already level 7.
He is 7, yeah. He's the only one at 7.
He's the only one at 7. He's been 7 for a while now. He's doing massive damage compared to everyone else. Hello, everyone out there. Welcome to the Last Light League, where we are celebrating the end of Battleborn with one last Battleborn League tournament. Yeah, there's actually a cash prize for this one, and boy howdy, is this an exciting match.
I'm surprised they didn't finish Sentry. They probably could have.
You know what?
They had four picks.
I don't think they're in a rush to finish off Sentry, just because that, that's gonna obviously make their death time so much more out of balance.
I'm in a bad spot.
And indeed, it's gonna make it so
Montana's
that
stunned.
Alani's in trouble. Alani's in a lot of trouble right now.
Early.
But there was no one there to have it help up or follow up on that. Lonnie and Alani and Arendi are 1v1ing over in the corner while there's a battle royale going on in the tunnels. Atticus is ulting to try and push everyone else back, and Boulder's in a bad place right now. Boulder's all alone in the tunnels.
Nice.
There goes the sentry. Kelvin's gonna try and get out of there. Does he have enough time? He does not. Oscar Mike picks him off. Miko could not get there in time, but it doesn't seem to matter because
cheesy.
They followed up and he got taken out by our marquee, so they have indeed made their home in the other team's center. What would we call this location?
This, which part? The blue part?
Right where they are right now, where they're at the first century location. I want to give it a name.
The house?
The house.
We should call the house.
The house. They're making themselves feel at home in the other team's house right now. They have penetrated the house. The house it is. I like it. The house.
Ooh, Miko stun.
Oh, I'm missing it up there. Oh my God. Oh, that Miko stun got the boulder, and now we've got full stacks on sticks. Taking out all the buildables.
Kelvin here? Kelvin's not here.
Kelvin's not here. Did Kelvin get...
Waiting for Kelvin.
Oh, Kelvin. All right, so they're waiting for Kelvin. Then they're probably going to do another push. They're going to try and eliminate. Now, you know, Arendi is just absolutely demolishing right now with damage.
Yeah, Team 2 starting to take over.
Oh, absolutely.
In the team fights, they're winning. They're getting like 3 picks for 1.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's not a trade for a trade anymore. In the beginning, it was all one-sided, and now those tables have turned, but not for Boulder's sake, because he is getting flipped over right now. The teams are even, each with 16 kills.
Vanquishing you is not cheap, but it is so satisfying.
Ooh, stun on Arendi. She's gonna go. Nice.
Goodbye, Arendi. Way to go, Boulder, but will there be a retaliation?
Montana has his ult. Kelvin's gonna go down too.
Kelvin's down as well.
Right here. Alpha gets healed up. He goes in and tries to body block anybody for stagger.
Now, risk of Reyna. Let's see if they can push them out of
look at
the
Navy.
house
Look at
for
Navy.
good.
Navy. Ooh, Navy.
Get out of there, Navy. Get out of there, buddy.
Ooh,
Navy's so aggressive. Navy's so aggressive. Alpha's not stopping either. They pushed them all the way out of their house, out of mid grounds, and now
all right, they have
taking
triple shooters.
They're taking the fight to their own sentry. Let's see if they can take out their sentry right now.
Watch, look how fast it's gonna
Look out, they're doing so much damage to this sentry.
Ooh, Alani.
No one's stopping this
snipes. Ooh.
And Atticus is down right now. Oscar Mike took him out of nowhere.
Did we do something strange?
That was unfortunate. Alani was very pushed up there. She got sniped. And Blood's low. They're probably just gonna port.
Oh,
shooters are still hitting it.
Oh, barely got
They've gotta get
out
out.
of there.
Gotta get
Oh, man. Dissonant
what is
Bell.
Miko doing?
Miko went to try and stop Montana from getting out of there. Montana had, like, if someone had coughed on him, he'd be in trouble. But he barely got out of there, and that was, oh my God, Boulder just sitting here, taking damage and nowhere to go. Boulder's stuck in a corner and nowhere to roll. Poor guy.
That was unfortunate. That pick on the Alani was
what drove everyone back. It is.
They would have definitely taken Sentry.
That marquee snipe though. That Floyder marquee snipe turned the table.
Yeah, she got slowed by Atticus too.
All right, so they're back in the house. They haven't built anything up yet, so we don't know if they're just passing through.
We're 19-19 on kills.
But they are grabbing. Looks like Styx is grabbing single thrall from his own house.
Blood misses his stun. They could go for somebody here. Ooh, Red Brick, gotta be careful here.
Red Brick is going in alone though, in a 1v5. What was the exit strategy? There was none. That was a confusing play, honestly.
The stun.
There must
could have made a fat play here with the Atticus ult there.
There could have. I think there was a miscommunication because
nobody die.
That was.
And then you take Sentry.
That was
Forget
a
the thrall.
huge
Keep going, keep going.
miscommunication as Kelvin went in with the triple stun, but before Atticus' ult was ready to go off, and now both Atticus and Kelvin died due to that mishap. Why is there? I have like dead zone on my controller. It's just, please stop controller. Oh, I gotta change the dead zone.
They're still missing one. They need to have at least one shooter on there at all times. Got Mike going to the tunnel, Whiskey and Monty hitting it.
Kazi, perfect. Thank you.
They just finished it right now. They need to.
It's it's done. They can't really stop it. Navy's just gonna pummel it from the side, and no one's trying to stop Navy.
Now they go back and get healed up. Alani,
Ooh, rated M for Manly is just taking out Oscar Mike. And
ooh, blood might go.
Let's see if this counter push works well. Oh my God,
Ooh,
I do want to become famous, B Heather. Tell me more about buying more followers, please.
Surprise for you!
All right, looks like Styx's team is full strength, and
But he can't be in lane like that against Marquis.
what, Kelvin?
They're all very very
anyone?
low. Montana.
Oh, Montana, yeah. Well, once you get that level 5 Einsvines that decreases the time by 33%, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. Did you see Kelvin just hanging out in the corner over here? He's just minding my own business. Don't mind me. Just gonna hang out in a corner. He's waiting.
Rendy is level 10. We have 4 minutes left.
I think he's going for
Ooh, Blood's in a bad spot.
yeah, he was going for the spicy the sneak
Gonna get his
attack
ult off.
where they didn't know where he was and try and double
Ooh,
stun.
Atticus is gonna go.
Atticus is in trouble. Nice! In mid-air.
They've got to be careful
by
not getting
Montana.
nuked by Rendy. Gotta be careful not getting nuked by Rendy.
That stun, the mid-air stun by Montana was fantastic.
On Kelvin.
And
Kelvin's
then
gonna
another
go.
stun on Kelvin.
Nice. I'm still going. Ooh, oh, Whiskey died.
Whiskey died, right?
Wow.
But that's
Rendy just stole that kill.
but that's okay. They still have they're one up. They're one up, honestly, and they have both of their tanks right now. They can look, if they can push back and do just any damage to the sentry, it's their game. It's their game if they can get some damage to the sentry.
They got to get Montana in this spot. This is Montana's spot. Everybody knows this is Montana's spot.
Right in the corner, right over here. Get him some heal.
Behind the rock.
Right, just start shooting the sentry.
They're backing up. I don't think they want to be in.
No, I think they're just waiting. They're getting ready.
It's kind of an awkward spot because Whiskey is down. They can hold for Whiskey to be back. They can't be split at all.
But in that same time, the other team gets 2. Oh, and knocked out of his ult. He got sublimated. Blood's in trouble because he got sublimated out of his own ult.
Pushed out.
And he is surrounded by some heavy hitters right now. Where is Alani? Where is Alani to help? Nowhere to be found.
Ult. She's getting
stuck in the back. 1v1ing a
Rendy.
Rendy has got her pushed in a huge corner, and now they're all. Oh my God! What is? Everyone wanted to take Alani down. That was. I felt bad for Alani. I'll be honest.
They didn't even need to do that. They could have gone for a stagger on the front line. The Rendy would have been able to finish it.
They had no need to do that. That was completely unfair to Alani. Alani could have been taken out just by a Rendy, and she turns around, and there are 2 big bodies punching her in the face. That was, I'd call that a flex, honestly. They could have tried to stagger and taken damage out of maybe Navy dropout when he was trying to escape. Try and get another stun on him, but
got a minute and a half left. They need to get a pick and then just die the other sentry.
It's still 23 to 23. They are exactly tied right now. This is remarkable. someone's got to do some damage to the sentry. Do you think they're going to dive in a few seconds before it's over?
Randy's low.
Do you think they're going to dive in a few seconds before it's over?
They need to get a pick. You can't run across the map. Or I mean, Kelvin go. Ooh, Boulder gets him out of sub.
Yep. And now it looks like Calvin's
Blood is
stuck
no
in
DR.
the ult. The Oscar Michael.
Blood's gonna go. Blood's in too
trouble.
deep.
Blood's in trouble. Blood's in trouble.
Blood's in too deep. Ooh, great stun.
But instead, Blood turns
Beautiful.
it around.
Ooh,
Still
that's the
died,
Montana.
but wow, you got the trade-off, and that was.
They're gonna go for the dive.
All right, they're doing it now. 30 seconds left. Trying to get some damage.
Yeah,
Trying to
they
get
should get
some
it.
damage. Any amount of damage will make them the victors. If
They have
not,
added-
they're gonna lose. They haven't gotten the shields down yet.
No.
It doesn't look like it. It looks like the win is gonna go to Styx Malone.
Does it?
Or I mean to Risk of Reyna. Oh, absolutely. Risk of Reyna's got more kills now, and they have the same amount of
More damage.
yeah. No, it's Risk of Reyna.
So that was so beautiful.
That was wonderful.
beautiful.
Any amount of damage on that sentry and they would have won, but Risk of Reyna comes out on top, it looks like. Wow.
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 Did Marquis die really too early, or what happened there? I don't think he.
I didn't
he got
even
the sentry.
see Marquis. I didn't even see.
I don't think he got the sentry.
Really?
So we're gonna see game 3, 1-1.
All right, you guys asked for it. You get to see it. Game 3 is coming at you. That was a very close game. Wow.
I think I was better than the first one.
That's my favorite type of game to see. Two really well drafted teams, and
Absolutely better.
that was well done.
Might be getting Zig.
Look at these damages. Blood Shadow's team 600,000. Styx's team 535,000. So, well, and everyone full up on all of their items. Healing given. Miko with 126,000. Remarkable, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so who got switched out?
Stand stats, we can calc winner. I mean, I can
What?
bring up the stats. I don't want to stall them, you know.
Wait, what happened? What?
What's that? Oh, I'm looking at my chat.
Oh.
Asking about stats.
Okay. Yeah, I'm checking out the stats right now, and they're
We had
M
5 bots total.
M for Manly had a gnarly game. 10-3. 10-3. Standing out from the rest of the crowd. That's 191,000 damage. Though that marquee damage, 186,000.
That's where having a dive character comes into play.
Mhm.
Boulder was really able to harass the Marquis, but not really a Rendy, because Rendy can really chunk Boulder, honestly, in the right spots.
Well,
That's
yeah,
really-
I mean,
it's really nice to have a dive like Phoebe or Dragol.
the AOE
Harass a Rendy better.
the AOE of Arendi is circumvents his shield. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, that was so close. That could have gone either way, and whew, my hair's on end. You think you're excited? Feel these nipples. Anyone know that movie? No, it's basketball. All right, oh my God, look at that. Look at that. We were talking about it earlier and it's come to fruition. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to monuments instead of overgrowth. Monuments. Maylox, right? It could not have been closer. That was
That's a Pog.
Pog indeed. Poggers,
Yeah,
my dude.
that was the that one stun on with Montana at the end there, I took off a lot of their momentum because they lost Kelvin.
Right.
And then Atticus almost died there.
Right. Right. That it was a trade-off, but it was a worthy trade-off. Honestly, it was really well done.
A lot of momentum.
Because you know, Montana was dead. Either way, Montana was dead. So instead of trying to escape, Montana used his escape to actually kill one of them, and it stopped their momentum, saved them. Yes, Malox. I'm glad someone understood the reference. I'm glad someone got that reference, because all I heard was crickets. So how many of you, this is your first time watching Battleborn? Man, I wish this had become an esport. I really do. I would have loved watching and streaming this as an esport.
Like even other games that like I follow, like Destiny. Destiny's like a pretty decently popular game. Even they don't have esports, which is kind of weird. I don't really know what's going on with them.
I wonder why. Is there no call for it? Or, I mean, this game was made to become an esport. This game was specifically made to become an esport, and I think it would have done so well. I don't know why it didn't catch on. Well, I do know why, but there's a lot of reasons, and it should have caught on, is what I'm saying. So we've got no Isaac. I wonder why they chose Isaac. Do they have a specific plan? Because no one's.
Isaac's pretty solid on monuments. He's just able to get around the map.
Oh, right. We're on monuments. Yeah. You can backdoor a lot easier. Yeah, because the way monuments is, you know, I honestly wish I should do this. I should make another screen that's just like an MS Paint screen where I can, before the match starts, I can draw stuff like the map for or I could just download the monuments map.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Monuments map. Battleborn. So I can show people what it looks like a top-down view of this map. All right, let's see.
Kelvin. Ooh, they do have Thorn.
I just got this from Lowline's website. Do you know who Lowlines is?
Nah.
He does a lot of work with Gearbox. He's a programmer. He's a really cool guy and got the Battleborn. All the stuff that happened during Battleborn Day, he programmed like 90% of it.
Nice.
Let's see if I can bring this up onto stream. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is what the monuments map is going to look like. It's got kind of an S shape to it. One of your sentries is... I wish I could, like, show you guys where the sentries are. Actually, I can. Let's get rid of this. Oop. Let's go here for a second. All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, 2 final sentries are here and here. First sentries are here and here. Shards pop up here, 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 and I think that's it. Double thralls are right down here in the middle, underground. Right here, there's a tunnel as well. You can get around this way by jumping over stuff, or this way. So you can backdoor very easily this way. This way you've got single thralls here and here, and turrets all along the way.
Got 2 big boys, same combo as last time.
This map is awful for Pendles. It's awful for Pendles. I mean, in the beginning, you could see Pendles much easier on this map. Ooh, I missed most of the draft though.
They could take Boulder. That's a safe pick.
Okay, I see.
Team 2.
It's a safe pick. But they already got 2 big boys. I don't think they need a boulder. They need more CC, and they need more.
Not
they need
for,
range.
For Blood's team, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you mean for Blood's team? I'm talking about for Styx. Styx needs range and CC. Yeah, I'd say for Blood's team, I think boulder would be good, unless they. Nope, Benny's been banned. I was gonna say unless they go for something heavy damage and try and just out damage the other team and run them over quickly, with like maybe an Arendi or a who else would be good? Show, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Welcome back. We need a Reyna in this match. You know, I've seen some good Reyna heal builds actually, crazily enough. Think so, Kazi? Well, it looks like you got your wish with that marquee pick. Still want to see a Pendles pick one day. I miss playing Pendles. Ernest.
That's a solid pick, I think.
Ernest is going to be great for lobbing and picking sentry on this one. Like Ernest can set up roost in one of those little those backdoor locations. I'll show him, and just pop sentry from over the rock. As well.
I know it's monuments, but I feel like Wrath could be solid. Honestly, they don't have super hard burst.
Oh, Wrath is actually great on this. You said Wrath,
nice.
right? Wrath is good because of his jump ability on this one for sure. But
or even
I don't know who they're gonna choose.
maybe, I don't know. It's kind of an awkward draft.
Yeah, it's a little weird. I don't know. Shane and Auroch.
Shane's a safe pick, but Shane is very. She can get clapped up by Atticus.
Trying to understand, like, is it to grab Alani or Atticus out of the group and take them down with Thorn and Whiskey?
Shane will be good for canceling the Kelvin sub, but
yeah,
honestly,
well,
if I was either team, I would have taken Phoebe just because it's monuments and like nobody plays Phoebe.
Well, Kazi, let's
Phoebe,
see it happen.
Good Phoebe is really nice.
I didn't know who they were gonna choose at all for that last pick.
Yeah, it was just really awkward draft, honestly.
Yeah.
With the bands and also a different map.
Right, because every time I was like, oh, they should pick. I'm like, nope, banned. Oh, they should pick. Oh, nope, banned. I
do think it's pretty funny that we're on monuments though.
I know that we talked about it. You know, I haven't seen a Monuments game and I don't remember the last time. Though
I don't know if I've ever like spectated one.
actually, you know what? I lie. I saw PC 10s earlier today. They're playing Monuments. Safety Fist.
Yeah, they play monuments. They rotate maps pretty regularly.
So here's Monuments. It's kind of reminiscent of sort of like an Aztec style, like Mayan looking ruin.
Desert kinda.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they drew a lot of inspiration from there, but it is a long map. Now they're gonna start all the way over here, and you're gonna see them run. Oh no, you're gonna see them run all the way through here, around here in an S formation to get to here. This is the midway zone. Now you'll notice this time in the midway there are no buildables. There's no electric turret or anything, but there are 2 ways to get to the sentry. You can jump across these pillars to get up back here, and this is where Ernest is going to do great work. Ernest is just going to lob grenades off of here and bounce them into the sentry. Or you go around the normal way, which is down here, and pick off the sentry this way. So it's a very interesting map, and we'll see how it goes. Earlier, Kazi was
in a juicy spot.
Kazi was talking about Marquis.
Yo, Floyder.
Uh-oh.
How did that happen?
Floyder, how did
I did
you
not see
get that close? How did you get
How'd you not
that
get
close?
How did you not see
Sub.
Gally sneak up on you?
Sub and get out of there.
He was trying to quick melee him off the ledge.
Alpha's in trouble. That plan of Alpha's was
the...
close, but
Ooh,
there it is.
That was beautiful.
There's the first
Geyser. Ooh. That was a great reversal on Alpha.
It was.
Beautiful play.
It was, honestly.
Blood, you're going way too far. Blood. Monuments, bro.
It was close, man. I honestly, I wasn't sure who was going to die there. I thought it was going to be Floyder, then I thought it was Alpha, and it turns out it was Styx, and now Alpha. So an early lead going out to Risk of Reyna, it looks like. Risk of Reyna taking over center and already getting enough room to start taking out, or start putting damage onto that sentry. Now, if you guys notice, you can get up onto the ledge here, and one of our veterans was saying earlier that the sniper Kazi was saying that the sniper Marquis, could stay up here and unopposed start taking out anyone down there. We'll see if Floyder takes advantage of that high ground.
Styx is very deep.
Styx is aggressive tonight. I think he is upset about how things went last time. Red Brick is also far in there. He's got his whole team with him, luckily. Styx making his way out there unopposed. They've taken back center.
Yeah, Team 2, they just got to play like really, really on point. Because definitely, I think Team 1 wins the draft. Because front line's very, very strong. Shane's kind of just safe pick.
Shane is a safe pick. I was confused by that pick.
Damage Team 2 was better, but frontline obviously better too. Miko gonna have a tough time later with Kelvin.
Right, Miko's gonna have a
on top.
Miko's gonna have a tough time. What they're gonna do is they're gonna stun Miko and then go after the nearest person that they can grab. So it looks like thralls are already getting captured. Styx at full stacks. I like saying that. Right, so the Shane pick was obviously to counter Calvin, but we're gonna see how that plays out.
Safe pick. They just need to land their CC and play up front. Whiskey's gonna be really strong here.
Now, after a very aggressive little stint by both teams, each getting kills, mind you, they kind of backed off, both of them. It looked like no one was ready to push forward.
Yeah, it's kind of tough to do that on Monuments.
And I understand that from, yeah, Monuments is very, there's a lot of...
Scary map.
Yeah,
it's a scary map.
It is a scary map. It is, because there's a lot of distance to get to that sentry, and when you're not a range character, which Styx's team doesn't have really, like, they don't have the core ranged characters, so they couldn't just sit
on
back.
Atticus gonna go.
What?
Pounces straight up.
Wow! Pounce up and down. I don't know if they meant to do that, honestly. I
think it's like a kind of glitch.
I think that was a glitch.
It's awkward.
That was an uncomfortable glitch because he went straight up and down and couldn't get out, unfortunately. And due to that faux pas,
he's in my chat.
He's mad? Is he mad? I would be. I'd be pretty mad about that because that was a bad glitch. Now, because Team 2, Risk of Reyna, has a lot more range characters, they can take advantage of this double kill and actually deal damage to the sentry. A double kill for Styx Malone's team is not going to be able to afford them damage on the sentry like this because they don't have the range.
It's very easy to get sentry damage on this map because sentry basically never hides.
Yep, sentry cannot hide behind rocks. Sentry.
Ooh, Pounce, nice.
There's an open line to the sentry. But again, late game, bar none, Styx's team is gonna be more powerful. So
we're gonna rely on the Thorn a lot. The Thorn into the Alani heals is gonna be very, very nice. So Thorn and probably Whiskey. Just the damage they had to take over
and
right there.
Red Brick is out. You know, he went in for that stun, but just kept getting slowed and stunned by Galley and Marquis. That was actually a really good slow by Miko, mind you, not Marquis. That was a really good slow. All right, we see Galley's actually gonna try and grab some of the shards from the opposing team, and has done so without any problem. It looks like the rest of her team is holding the ground, and they're getting a lot of damage on Sentry right now.
It sucks so much playing this map because, like, I mean, like with the Sentry, because they can just get so much free damage.
They do, and they have all ranged characters. They're just gonna keep pummeling Sentry from afar, and there's not much that uh-oh, Galley's in a hell of a lot of trouble right now.
Galley should be, I think Kelvin subbed. He did sub.
Kelvin did sub. Kelvin does not have sub anymore. Kelvin is dead, unfortunately for Kelvin. Styx is in there trying to, well, he got him. He's got him.
Oh, Zig. You were in too long.
And that was a really good body block by Styx. Honestly, that was fantastic. So now the roles have been reversed, but again, no range for Styx team. They can't make that much use of this right now. They've got two ranged characters. We've got Floyder and with 1.5. Because
it's awkward. It's awkward for. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Ernest isn't a ranged character per se. He's a mid-range lobber, a grenadier, if you will.
It's gonna be very tough for them to get damage because they really only have Marquis, and like with the Alani heal, it's gonna be they don't really have the sustain with two big bodies.
Right.
They're gonna get pushed. Gonna get pushed out a lot.
Alani's gonna be rough for this. We're gonna see how it goes. I'm honestly just hoping they all have a good time. Ooh, oh, there we go. Red Brick.
Sub.
Red Brick is going in.
Out
of there.
Active.
Shane gets out of there, luckily, with the
Zig
stealth
is in a
move.
bad spot.
But Red Brick is also in a terrible spot, all alone
Brick, yeah.
right now. Nope, they came up behind him. I thought they were retreating at first. Styx was already pulling out.
Thorn's, I think the closest to 5. He's like 1/4.
And now they're beating up on Galley. Galley is done. That was a great sublimate by Kelvin. But Kelvin pays the price afterwards.
Ooh, Shane getting deleted.
Shane and Aurochs is getting absolutely melted after that.
Oh,
Styx again with the that is really obnoxious. Styx again gets that unfortunate glitch, and instead of a Shane and Aurochs going down into reversal.
Oh, Zig.
Zig is all alone.
It's monuments.
Zig is all alone, barely gets out of there with his life.
It's monuments.
Yeah, it's the map. Yeah, the map, unfortunately. This is why Overgrowth is played so much, because there's
it's safer.
It's safer, yeah. Yeah. All the characters work as they're intended to. But I mean, you got to play towards they knew what they were going to play on. They knew what level they were going to play on, so they needed to play towards it. And this is going to be the end of Sentry, possibly.
Sentry shield just going alpha. Base to sub.
Zagirion's just tearing apart.
Alpha in a bad spot. Uses his stun.
Yeah, Alpha's in trouble, but it doesn't really matter because while they focus on Alpha, Zagirion's just pummeling the Sentry. If they had also had, if they had Thorn at the same time, Thorn they would have taken it out.
They got a fat wave. Ooh, Miko's very
Miko's low.
Look at Marquis. Look at Marquis. Frontline Marquis.
Frontline Marquis is one of the best Marquis to play.
Manly gets the Thorn. Great stagger.
Yeah, this is great. It looks like Zagirion's down too. That's a triple kill. That's a nice answer. And with the triple kill, the meleeers can actually go in there and try and get some damage finally on the Sentry. I don't know if it's enough time though. Is it enough time to really get some damage on the Sentry?
They're gonna get some good damage. They're gonna start backing up though. It's unfortunate because they had a Thrall wave and Shepherd pushing in.
Yeah, but the other team did too. Then the Thrall v Thrall just
Kelvin
stopped on each other. So they got some good damage. Oh, and still more damage. Level 5 Alani throws down an ult first to level 5. Where is Marquis should be going and backdooring the Sentry right now. But it looks like
they're split
Marquis taking out the Shane and Aurochs, and unfortunately Styx keeps hitting that glitch. Otherwise, that would have been a dead Miko that he was chasing down.
Your blood was overextended there.
Absolutely. So Sentry is taking massive damage right now.
Are very low. They're so low. Alani's so very low.
Alani is nearly dead, and same with Marquis. What are you doing, Alani? Alani is teleporting back. They're gonna have to back up without a healer.
They're not gonna.
They can't finish it off. No, they can't. They lost their healer. Floyder is down on health. Though M for Manly is doing a good job perched up in this little nest up here, roosting up above the scene.
Please step on these at your earliest convenience.
It's now okay. So now it's gonna be a lot more difficult for Risk of Reyna because level 5s are being hit all over, and Styx's team is out leveling Risk of Reyna. What?
This is where I would have liked if they had a diver. Because Shane's kind of. I don't really like Shane because she's kind of just one stun. Like she's a character that's kind of really only good for one thing, and then once that goes down, she's.
But it is a range stun, and the escape is pretty good on Shane and Aurochs.
Good for Kelvin.
It's great for Kelvin, and I think that's why they grabbed her. I think there might have been better picks, but I mean, we'll see how it goes. Let's see how Marquis is doing. Marquis is just focusing on Sentry, not going after Thorn, not going after Miko, not focusing on anything but getting that shield down. Alani is by herself. Kelvin trying to save her, but couldn't do much. Styx comes in with the full ult. Not full stacks though, unfortunately. There was no CC on it.
I believe it was. Galley goes.
Marquis is taking out Galley, and now we've got Kelvin down too. This is a bloodbath. Death on both sides. No one really knows what to do. We've got Whiskey and Shane and Aurochs just chasing down this Marquis. Nice. Thorn finally picks off Marquis.
Get the Ernest.
For Manly is in trouble now, all alone. A 1v4.
Sentry.
That was an amazing stagger kill, and now Styx is gonna try and hold the fort, but it's too late. That Sentry is done for. If we have Zagirian and Thorn continuing to shoot on it, there's just no way it'll stand up.
Right after that, I go for dubs. Hopefully someone makes the call.
I mean, that's their best bet because it's going to get harder and harder for them as this other team continues to level up.
They definitely don't win the fight, but maybe it's definitely too late now.
Yeah, they needed to. Well, I think they're pushing with the minions, possibly. I'm not sure, but they are making themselves at home here. They've already picked up one of the regular turrets. What are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? They're dropping back.
Waiting. Kelvin's getting melted.
Kelvin's getting aggressive in there, trying to capture one of them.
Be careful here, bud. Be careful here. Don't stun. Don't stun. Patient.
So again, it looks like they're waiting to see who makes the next mistake. Because the next one is going to be a huge push once again.
You have been chosen.
That was an unfortunate use of ult by Alani. It went over everyone. It didn't hit anyone. But, I mean, they got pushed back anyways, and that was really the point of it. It wasn't going to get any kills. Let's see where it goes from here. If Styx Malone's team can answer, they're both 12 and 12 right now. Like Same amount of deaths on each side, really. Same amount of kills. No one going for double thralls at all. No one's really had the chance. And honestly, that's what... Uh-oh. Shane and Oryx in trouble. Low on health. Stuck in an
Got the
ult
Miko
from
mushroom.
Atticus.
Marquio.
They're getting pushed back. It doesn't matter. This is the end of Sentry. If Marquis gets over here and just starts popping it a little bit, this could be the end of Sentry because they have minions in there already. That's it. That's it. Taken down by the healer, mind you. Taken down by the healer. So they did answer back and swiftly. Calvin with the triple stun. Almost the quad stun to get out of there. Miko is in trouble. Miko is done for.
Sticks goes.
Sticks, they answered with the sticks, but it looks like Zygerian is having trouble. Zygerian is down as well. A nice grenade, and Galilea is about to fight the farm. Man, we've got Shane and Orox again. There's a quad kill happening right now. There's going to be a team
they gotta get a quad.
if they can get this kill on Thorn, and there it is.
Ernest
a full
quad.
team wipe. Ernest quad. Team 2 annihilation. I meant buy the farm. I said bite. I'm sorry. I meant buy. It's buy the farm. Isn't that the term? Look, I'm not good at sayings, okay? I'm good at talking loud and looking pretty. Now they're immediately doing damage to the sentry. They've got a full team wipe, and if they can get just a little bit of damage on the sentry here, bite the bullet, buy the farm. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I was mix and matching my proverbs. So it looks like they got the damage on the sentry that they were looking for. Almost 20% sentry damage. You know what? They're going to pull back, and I think this is a good idea. I think they need to regroup and get sticks with them, because all they needed to do was do that little bit of damage to the sentry, because eventually they are just going to keep out leveling. We see Ernest already at level 8. At level 8, when we still have level 5s on Risk of Reyna. Well, 1. I said 5s like it was plural. Thank you for saying I'm pretty. I really appreciate it. Do you think this is going to be the end? Do you think it's over? Baba?
What?
you awake?
Game? I'm here, yeah. I'm just zoning out.
Do you think this is going to be the end? Do you think this is over? I mean, they retreated, but they didn't need to retreat far, it looks like. It looks like just tons of damage is coming in.
They didn't need to, no.
Like,
they did just suppress. Sentry is kind of hiding.
Sentry's hiding right now, but no, I mean, what I mean is, are they going to be pushed back? Because it looked like the time to get pushed back was just then, and Risk of Reyna didn't push back Styx' team at all.
What's the origin of the slight disadvantage thing? I don't get it.
Of what?
Hitting Galley. Someone's talking in my chat.
Oh,
ooh, okay. Styx is gonna go.
Styx is going in. Styx is low on health. Styx is done. Red Brick tried to save him, but not enough time.
Stagger.
We've got Red Brick all alone without a sublimate. Knocked into the air and out of health now. This is where it goes. This is how they push him back. Luckily, that ult from Ernest is the minefield is really doing a number on Miko.
Stun on the Ernest. Can the team follow up?
They're getting pushed all the way back. Oh my God! Shane and Orox
snipes that.
Taking out Ernest. Wow, triple kill. For Team 2, and it looks like Team 2 could do a lot of damage here if they went for double thralls. Is that what they're doing? Yep, that's what they're doing. They're down here going for double thralls. That's going to get them a lot of experience and a big push. Double thralls are now done. They're going to grab that shard.
Still have Ernest down for 20. They could grab single thrall.
You know what?
And then just have a super fat wave and just get damage.
I don't think there's enough time to grab single thrall. They need to shepherd these double thralls. Oh, you mean single thrall over here? Like,
yeah,
okay,
they need to push in.
Yeah, they need to push in. They need to grab this single thrall. And they need to push in. Agreed.
I think it's too late to just go get.
Yeah, it's too late for single thrall. They needed to be working on that simultaneously. Now they need to build. They need to build and they need to push. Atticus is all alone over there. He's gonna get out though. There wasn't enough stun on him. Here, I'm trying to find a good angle to view this at. There we go. There we go. There's a good angle. Ooh, trying to find all the good angles. Like MySpace over here again.
Kelvin's looking. He's getting it. He's looking for a stun. Atticus in the back. Ooh, great Shane.
Oh, that bubble though.
Six is very low.
That
Red Brick's gonna go.
Red Brick is in trouble, in a lot of trouble, and afterwards, Dissonant Bell is as well. All
Blood
alone
Shadow. Oh my
right
God,
there.
blood. You gotta be
Can't
careful.
stop,
Blood.
can't stop them.
Nice.
Are they gonna converge on Ernest? No, Styx is there to try and help, but they are converging on Ernest. There's enough damage to get rid of him.
Beautiful stagger.
Wow.
This could be game.
That's huge. That's huge. And now they're gonna try and just grab as much damage on the sentry as they can to counter the push from earlier. And I don't see how they wouldn't out damage having a Thorn and a Whiskey.
They just have one of their front line on the sentry right now. They have 3 down.
They should. They really should.
That's what I'd do.
Or in there taking out buildables at least. But nope. They're starting to come back in now. 1 more second till the healer's ready. They did do enough damage.
Red brick, not a good idea. It's too soon. You're missing manly.
Red brick went in too much. Styx went in too much as well. They're getting swarmed.
Nice double.
They're
nice guys. That's probably game.
If
nobody dies,
it's probably game. They could. I mean, if I were them, I'd play smart. I would not go after, like, I would not dive sentry with Galley or Shane and Ox.
I'm on sentry right now. Alpha front line. Yeah, Alpha's winning out right now. That should be game. I don't see why it wouldn't be.
And there it is. Yep, they're both diving now. There's not much that Floyder and Dissonant can do. This is
beautiful games by both teams. Oh my God.
That was fantastic. Wow, that was a good back and forth there. That was
the
a
second
really
and third game were
forth.
definitely better than the first one, I think.
Really?
But
Yeah. So
Cheesy flexing on him with the thorn.
was that
Yeah, that was it.
two
They
and
needed the damage.
game 2 and 3 to Risk of Reyna then, correct?
Yes.
Game 2 and 3 to Risk of Reyna. Game 1 to Team Styx. Those were some absolutely fantastic games. Games 2 and 3 were both neck and neck, as you can see by the kills. By the let's look at the damage dealt. Nearly the exact same amount of damage dealt. 450,000 damage on both teams. That was really good. That was really good.
I got all the matches, I believe. The match history has been pretty good these past few days.
It was great. They've been great. There's Kelvin's shards. Kelvin had too many shards, it seems like. All right. Well, it looks like that's it for the first set of matches.
Yeah.
In the Battleborn 2020 League. Win goes to Risk of Reyna. Congratulations. The next one will be. Do you know when the next one is?
There's supposed to be 2 more games or 2 more sets.
Tonight?
Sea Dog's team. Well, not tonight, but throughout the weekend. This the first week. There's still 2 more sets for 4 teams.
All right. Well,
I don't know what the times are.
Whatever the next. Yeah. Just. You know what? Check the
Gonna
Twitter.
get a lot of other people in here.
Make sure to check the Twitter. Check the Discord. We'll update you guys on the times and the day.
Sir.
I'm not able to. They will be on the Xbox Battleborn League Twitch channel. I'll be uploading this to YouTube. thank you all for tuning in tonight. Babajeeds, thanks for commentating with me.
Thank you so much. Thank you for casting. We really appreciate it.
Hey, it's my pleasure. I love this game and I love doing it.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Yeah, no, absolutely. Have a good night, everyone. I don't think I'm gonna log off. I'm awake. It's Friday night. I'm gonna keep streaming, but that's the end of the YouTube video. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I'll play something. Unless you guys want to play some scrims or something. I don't know. I'm down for whatever.
I'm sure tens might happen, or
Yeah, some tens are gonna happen.
I'm probably gonna get off.
All right, man. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Thanks for chilling.
Yeah,
Have a good night.
Hell yeah, man.
Great games, great games. First game was kind of one-sided because they had the Galley Wrath. Very, very powerful. Oh, I'm gonna end here soon. Definitely, I'll highlight the game so then people can rewatch it if they want on the Xbox. 'Cause I don't think there are any highlights on the Twitch, and then we'll also upload it to the YouTube, of course. Should be 2 other sets, 4 other teams later in the weekend, I believe. So, thanks for chilling. Stay tuned. First game, a lot of fun. You guys have a nice night. We try to raid somebody if they're streaming. Nah, nobody else is streaming. Peace.